What's good, YouTube? Cool Vision Gaming back. Yeah, man. You see it's Ronnie Ray and Jarvis Rose here.
Back at it again, next game, second game.
Our second game, and we're here in the locker room. In the locker room, we'll always be showcasing this part of the locker room. You know, the lineup. If we make changes. So we made a couple changes in the lineup. And then offensive lineup, we made the change of putting blindside starting this game. You see Trent Brown, he was starting last game. He did a pretty decent job. He didn't make the quarterback get sacked. And we're just going to try out blindside and see how that turns out. But hopefully that turns out good. And one big news, if y'all don't know, we have George Kittle, rookie from Iowa, one of the draft picks that they picked up, came back from injury, and he will have to work his way up as you see McDonald was doing his thing in preseason and still was doing his thing in the first game. And on the line, if y'all don't know, our man DeForest Buccaneer, if you could pronounce it that way, he's actually out for 4 weeks, injured in our first game. And we have Armstead going in for him. Well, Mitchell going in for Buccaneer, and Armstead is going for Mitchell. And there go that line. We moved up in the lineup. We have this man, Peter, back up. You feel me? On the right end, going in for Carter Rondine. Oh, God, I don't even know how you say this, man. Carter Man Tank, he's going there. You know, Solomon Thomas there. And I don't know if y'all remember, I told you Witherspoon, I was going to put Witherspoon starting this game. He's very huge and big, and that's a good corner. As a corner that big, we would need him. And the last change I believe I made to the lineup was changing Dummerville and putting in Harold. And this is our defensive lineup here. You see Ronnie Ray's there, and we're still going to have Ronnie Ray still trying to make a spot into trying to start. That's her goal, and that's the only reason I'm letting you know her goal, because she's a star in this franchise as we highlight player looking upon, and it's us. So I'll create a player. As you know, my name is Jarvis Rose. I'm out for a couple more weeks, and Ronnie, she's still active and going in for third down. You know what I mean? But that'll be it for this section in the locker room. And we're getting ready to go against the Seattle Seahawks. And it's gonna be about that time. About that time we going down on the field.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We're all set to bring you a terrific contest here as these two divisional rivals renew acquaintances for the first time this season. There's always a little something extra at stake when these teams face off. It's the 49ers going up against the Seahawks. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Russell Wilson leading them out there, 6-year quarterback who finished his college ball, of course, as a Wisconsin Badger.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And we take a look at the offense for the Seahawks.
In music, the Seattle sound is distinctive. In the NFL, it's the Seattle running game. Usually ranked in the top 5 in the NFL. It fell to number 25 in 2016, and they're trying to revamp the offensive line and find a bell cow running back in order to get things moving again.
They go again with Rawls. And right away, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So down on the ground still is Rawls. And you remember his knee injury and hope that it's not a re-aggravation. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
Play clock winding down on 2nd down. Hyde. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Every time we leave a Seattle game, I have the PA guy's voice in my head. Tackle by Bobby Wagner.
Well, he had 167
What's good,
tackles.
guys? Jarvis Rose here, co-founder of Cool Vision Gaming. Little breakage, this is premeditated stuff, it's not during game footage. But we can't lock on our players during this game. Like, I can't press circle. I was trying to press circle just so Ronnie could lock on, or Rahonda lock on Ronnie, and it didn't go as planned. And as you can see, Ronnie, she's not locked. I just played this one play just because, like, I was trying hardest to lock on, and I couldn't lock on. But yeah, that was it. We're just going through this game, seeing no lock-ons. Just a team playing as a team play without me controlling. So hope y'all all remember that and know that I'm not controlling nothing but just that one play. But let's get back to the game.
On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt.
And don't be stupid. Only the field goals kicking is where I really will control that, because they can't do it themselves. And then I pick the plays. On defense, I just allow the first play be the main play for the defense, because I'm not on the defense. I am a wide receiver. Ronnie's a running back, so we don't really pay attention to the defense. But yeah, let's get back to this game. Officially, you won't hear from me again. But we're looking to take a W. So y'all watch and enjoy.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And the 49ers on the defensive side of the football.
As we took a look at the San Francisco 49ers defense heading into 2017, you knew they needed big-time upgrades all over the place. And when Solomon Thomas was still available, after the 49ers traded back from number 2 to number 3, they couldn't wait to get him. Dominant run defender, excellent speed in rushing the passer, and has a nose for the football. And his game got better and better in 2016.
On second down, Rawls. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They run with the power back. Rawls. Look at the spin. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
First down, this is Rawls. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. A first carry now. This is Lacey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And this is Lacey, who remains down on the ground and shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. So Rawls appears to be shaken up. He remains down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. Now John Ryan, 12th year in the league, on to punt it away, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They start the drive with high. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Time running out here on the play clock. Hoyer, and he connects with Vance McDonald. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
The general consensus that Brian Hoyer was acquired by San Francisco to be a one-year solution at quarterback. I know Brian. He looks at it as a long-term solution.
He wants to complete passes like that and say, I'm no stopgap. I'm here to stay, right? 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still second down.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. Here's Hoyer. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
He'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cliff Averill in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
to throw. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. The play clock's running down. They'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And his third year on is the punter Bradley Pinion to kick it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, the all-pro returner from 2015, Tyler Lockett. Play clock winding down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. We get a look now at the 49ers defense as they get into position. They forced the punt the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you liked when you heard those words, get off the field.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Or maybe you didn't like it when you heard those words.
It depended on when they were yelling them. But in this situation, absolutely perfect. Get off the field, force a punt, let the offense take over and do their thing, and it resulted in a field goal.
Now we'll see if they can do that again. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got him in. Complete. Tyler Lockett, the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 97 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
In a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
And this one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle to Garcon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
First down, a run with Hyde. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. There's the first catch as a 49er for Marquise Goodwin. And, oh, a big collision there. He's hit and knocked backward at the 36. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll go play action with Hyde. Now it's Hoyer. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Gold now out to kick it away. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They begin the drive with Lacey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Fresh set of downs here. They stay on the ground on first down with Lacey. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. And it's third down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Out to the flat for Lacey. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's John Ryan now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Hyde as they begin on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. At the end of one, 10-7 our score. We'll be back to Seattle right after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Back to throw here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
All right, say it with me now. A lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty.
Yep.
Wiley. Oh, definitely.
All the veteran names.
You name it. Has every move in the book and continued to get better throughout his career so he can make that type of a catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They run it again with Hyde. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss.
All right, here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And Robinson with a big catch. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. First down, he'll drop to throw it over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
When the 49ers were in the red zone last year, they finished with 6 points 68% of the time. That was 2nd best in the NFL. They've got it here in the red zone, 1st and 10. And back to the ground. Hyde. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Again, it's Hyde. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Lacey. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
On is the punter, Ryan, to send this one away. This is taken at the 23. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Out comes Brian Hoyer in the offense to take over. He's played a pretty clean first half. A touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Delay of game, offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So after the mistake by the offense, it cost him 5 yards, and now 1st and 15. The play fake to Hyde. Now it's Hoyer. And that'll be incomplete. Carlos Hyde was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Cliff Averill. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Eddie Lacy coming back onto the field now. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Now Wilson on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And now it's 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's going to get this one all the way up to the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Jimmy Graham had a really tough injury in 2015. It ended his season, but what a bounce back in 2016. How do you not get any votes for Comeback Player of the Year?
I was just going to ask you that. Not that Jordy Nelson wasn't deserving, but 65 catches, 923 yards. That was the highest total by a tight end in Seahawk history.
And I think there's a chance that both of those numbers will increase in 2017.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Lacy. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. On first down, Wilson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it second down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Three yards to go here on second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin.
At some point, the doubters have to just kind of back off with Doug Baldwin, don't they? I mean, we're talking about back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, had over 90 catches in 2016. He's going to play with a chip on his shoulder, but he's going to be productive.
2016, also his first Pro Bowl as well. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Eddie Lacy, the one he was trying to get it to. And it's second down. So second and 10 here. To throw again, Wilson. And this is caught at the 8. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Again, Wilson. And he floats one there, incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's third and short.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a third and goal here. Wilson will throw again. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Eddie Lacy, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Walsh now for the PAT. And his kick is good. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Gold to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. That one good for a 91-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Caught it just inside the 10 at the 9, and his feet did the rest. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A reminder, coming up tonight, Green Bay visits Atlanta. All sorts of storylines there. A playoff rematch, also the opening of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then on Monday night, the Giants host the Lions.
So the Giants play on Sunday night and Monday night to open the season.
Yeah, 2 under the lights. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Baldwin with it over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Lacey gets the handoff from Wilson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 4th down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
Here's John Ryan now. He's been terrific so far. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
They'll throw now on the final play. Airing it deep for Garcon. And this one is incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top.